What would you do if your own sister stole your identity for years and then tried to steal your dream career? I should have known something was wrong when my grandmother called Victoria her business partner. I'm Aria Bennett, 29 years old, and I've spent the last 6 years building my career as a freelance graphic designer from the ground up. It wasn't glamorous at first, working late nights in my cramped studio apartment, taking on small projects for local businesses, designing logos for startups that barely had enough money to pay me. But I loved it. Every rejected pitch, every client who ghosted me after the first round of revisions, every time I had to choose between upgrading my software or paying for groceries, it was all part of the journey I chose for myself. My older sister Victoria is 34 and has always struggled to find her footing. She's bounced between retail jobs for as long as I can remember, never staying anywhere longer than 8 months before something would go wrong. A manager who didn't appreciate her ideas, co-workers who were jealous of her potential, customers who were too demanding. There was always a reason, always someone else's fault. I felt sorry for her, honestly. Our parents died in a car accident when I was 19 and Victoria was 24, and she took it harder than I did. She became responsible for me overnight, made sure I could finish college, helped me move into my first apartment. I owed her a lot, which is probably why I ignored the red flags for so long. The first time I noticed something odd was 3 years ago at our cousin's wedding. I was talking to our Aunt Patricia about a logo redesign I'd just completed for a boutique hotel in Portland, and Victoria appeared at my elbow with a glass of champagne and this bright, slightly manic smile. She slid her arm around my shoulders and said, "We had so much fun with that project, didn't we, Aria?" I blinked at her. "What do you mean we?" Victoria laughed, that tinkling sound she makes when she's performing for an audience. "Oh, come on, don't be modest. We collaborated on the whole concept together. I was thinking we should do more sister projects like that." I was so confused that I just sort of nodded and changed the subject. Later, when I asked her about it privately, she shrugged it off. "I was just trying to be supportive," she said. "You're always so humble about your work. I thought it would be nice to hype you up a little." It seemed harmless enough. Maybe even sweet, in a misguided way. Then it started happening more frequently. At family dinners, Victoria would casually mention our design work, our clients, our projects. She started an Instagram account, posted photos of herself at coffee shops with her laptop open, aesthetic flat lays of design books and Pantone color cards. And mixed in with those posts were my designs. Not all of them, but enough. A logo I created for a farm-to-table restaurant, a brand identity package I developed for a wellness startup,